Hello. I'm still in the southeast, where I recently visited the Ancient Tech Lab. That thing. You can hear the rattling of a Korok nearby. I wonder if I can photograph those things. No. Seemingly they're not part of the Hylian Compendium. Anyway, let's head up to the Tech Lab. I left a few things unfinished there. Simon asked me to get him some sun shrooms, I think just as proof that I knew how to use the camera and the sensor. Pura needed more ancient cores than I had in order to upgrade my stasis rune. And I guess that was it. There was something else. Ah, yes. That telescope, I never did figure out how to use it. Maybe you can't. Maybe it's just decorative, but I don't know. Like, there are some suspicious things in this place. For example, that doorway, which isn't a door. I wonder if you can bomb that. It looks quasi-bombable. No, no bombing. No other way in? Fair. It's a real shame if you can't do something with that, because it looks cool. Very eye-catching. Alright, let's head inside. Good evening. Sun shrooms will be useful as they are cold resistance, and I may need to go back to Mount Lanero at some point. I did find more than the 3 I've given him. And hearty truffles are good, of course. Oh, yes. Alright. Oh, he loves this sensor, doesn't he? Ooh.
Oh. Huh?
So is he saying that the photo Zelda left in the album from when this was her tablet? Picture registered in your Hyrule Compendium. No, I already knew that. Subject of the picture. Oh, I see.
Oh. Oh.
Dinky. I already knew how to find those places by just thinking about it. But I guess the sensor will help. I think I will go and talk to Impa though before I try that again, because I don't know if I'm supposed to do something when I reach those places in order to do, hopefully, remembering. What? That was a picture of a flower? I don't understand. Recovered a picture from the past. Is this just a way to fill in parts of the compendium without having to actually photograph everything in the world? I guess it might be that. Anyway, speaking of payment, I have some ancient cores for you. Why's she got like little kid's lunchbox backpack thing? Yeah, power me up. Genki! What What exactly are these expensive materials that the guidance stone requires? And why would being paid in ancient cores... Nah, doesn't matter. Cool. Time stop evil creatures. I wonder if that works on any enemies. I will certainly have to try it out. I like how the hairstyle that goes with this helmet really emphasizes Link's rings and ponytail. He's very pretty, isn't he? Not even Calamity Ganon. No, I still fear him, I think. Alright. Let's rest until morning. A prospect which has become somewhat cheaper recently. Though I suppose I could always have waited out at fireplaces and things. Hey, more hammers. Oh, I've already got one. Really need more furnishings for the interior here. Bolson can help with this. Gear displays. Let me show off a cool shield.
Hi.
Awaken your inner animal. We are beasts of construction. Yes. Goes with the other one. What I'll actually use for now is good old Knight's Shield and Knight's Broadsword. Even though I'm wearing soldier's gear, not Knight's. I believe I'm also using a Knight's Bow. The weapons of a knight and the armor of a soldier. Displays are all very well and good, but what about some actual furniture? Is a door the only kind of furniture you can have? I'll look in the other categories. Maybe once you've got a door, it's safe to put furniture inside. Recall that time you dazzled me? Bolson. Yeah, that's a door, alright. Look, I appreciate that Link is an adventurer. a former soldier, current adventurer, and all he really needs is like places to put cool gear, but still it's a little bear, isn't it? Isn't there anything else they can do? I did see something about interiors. I mean exteriors. Flowers sound nice. How exactly are they going to build... What's our credo? 7 colours of paint. Buildings bloom like the spring. But they're planting flowers, right? Nice. I'm not sure how that tallies with the sounds. Well, I'll have more house stuff later. Perhaps... There are some shops in town. I wonder if anyone sells furniture. Perhaps a clothing shop. There's the dye shop. The inn. I'm not sure there are any others. After all, it is still a small village. Well, I'll talk to Bolson again later. Maybe he'll have more to say then. Alternatively, I can go to this house, which I don't think I've visited before. Or I may have when I was looking for a torch. Hello, somebody. Sleeping child. Tebow. Ah well. Let's head back to Kakariko Village. Oh, it's that woman who I scared by being on her property once before. Yes, well, I'll just leave. So now that I've visited the ancient tech lab, it's time to return to Impa and learn more about this quest of defeating divine beasts. Or no, I'm not supposed to defeat divine beasts exactly, so much as restore them to the control of people who aren't Calamity Ganon. The Zora one is definitely going to be the first of those I take care of. The Zora have their rain disaster thing going on, and I've already seen the divine beast once. But Impa did say to return to her, or possibly it was Pura that said to return to Impa. Oh, hello. These little frog things. Now, the last time I was here I was naive. I did not know things about the world, about the game. Now, I have power, I have information. Same thing, really. I know about apples. Or offerings, I guess. Yeah. Bye-bye. I still want that orb. Greetings, Elder. They made these things to last, better than current consumer electronics. But I did try that. Ah well, I probably wasn't able to do it until I'd visited Impa. Well, thanks to my earlier explorations, I believe I know where one of those locations is. Cuckoos are everywhere again. Good. Cool shops and stuff here. Hmm? Ah, yes. I know where it is. I can totally take a picture of the Great Fairy for him, or is it the fountain itself he wants a picture of? Hey, Leslie. I'm mixing up Tracy and Leslie. If I'm still here at night time, I should visit Leslie and see if she wants a firefly. This is definitely the Great Fairy's fountain. If the painter guy in the village can't find it, he's probably not trying hard enough. I don't think I can take a picture of the Great Fairy herself, because she vanishes when done talking to me. Let's check it out. Goodbye. What a large woman. I like Kakariko Village. I like the compact layout and cool people. Yeah, I am completely serious. Yeah. Look, they used to live in caves, alright. I can show him the album pictures of Zelda's photos. Wait, I've been there. I know where that is. That's the end of Lanayru Promenade. Actually, his help was completely useless. Well, whatever. Is that one of the locations in the album, then? Apparently. Oh, I know where this one is, too. Not that one, though. Definitely more than one of these is known to me. Alright, where shall I go to first? Probably best not forget about the place I've been to before. Here it is. Lake Colomo. I'll just glide down from the plateau. Lake Kokomo. How does that song go again? I know it's not actually Colomo, but give me a sec.
Flow
There's a place called Kokomo. That's where you wanna go to get away from it all. Bodies in the sand, tropical drink melting in your hand. We'll be falling in love to the rhythm of a steel drum band. Down in Kokomo, Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama, Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go to the Kokomo? We can make it fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where we wanna go.
Here's the here's the place. Pause for a minute.
Martinique, that Montserrat mystique. We'll put out to sea, and we'll perfect our chemistry.
Death to peak.
And by we'll defy a little bit of
Oh,
gravity.
hello, it's a glowing thing. Okay, let's see if I can...
Cocktails and
Maybe this music isn't the most appropriate after all.
that dreamy look in your eye.
I like it though, I don't want to turn it off.
Tropical contact high. Way down in Kokomo.
Ah, well. At least. Recall. Partial recall. Okay, let's do this. Who was Link?
From here, we'll make our way to Goron City.
So that's the princess still?
Then, we'll need some adjustments on that divine beast so Daru can manage it as easily as possible. He's figured out how to get it to move. However, it's apparent that we still have much more to learn.
She sounds like she's been to finishing
That
school.
divine beast was actually built by people. That means we should be able to understand how it works and how to use it to our advantage. These divine beasts, so much we don't know. But if we want to turn back Calamity Ganon, they're our best hope. Tell me the truth. How proficient are you right now wielding that sword on your back? Legend says that an ancient voice resonates inside it. Can you hear it yet, hero?
Huh. A number of times people have talked about a sword of legend. And said that Link looks like the legendary hero of prophecy, but that he can't be because he doesn't have the sword of legend. I'm guessing that 100 years ago he did have it, but I wonder. That's cool. Like a backstory. Didn't necessarily expect one of those in this game. Well, let's go to more of these places. I know where at least one of them is. That's Lanayru Promenade. Which is... here, I think? Yeah, East Gate. Alright, let's head to the... Which shrine is... This is probably the easiest shrine to get there from. Might be a bit of a journey though. Impa, I believe, said visit at least one of these locations. After this one, I think I do know where another one is. I recognised a ruined garden, which I've visited before in one of the photos. Some of them might be more obscure. find the waterfall. Here it is, the promenade. I've been to this place at least twice before. Once when searching for the shrine, which I ultimately found behind that waterfall there, and which I had mixed up at the time with the Darklight statue shrine. And on another occasion, on the way to Mount Lanayru, I was in this region. Though I fled Mount Lanayru at that time, did not actually deal with the Shrine of Wisdom or whatever's up there. I felt I wasn't ready. Whistlecross, a whole bunch of them. They're hopping mad. Wait, what's that? Oh yeah, Korok, I've already got that. The seed is mine. Yeah, it won't take anything other than standard swording and shielding to deal with these guys. I might as well try out my new stasis powers though. Oh, it doesn't last so long on monsters. I'm not a fan of how easy it is to get knocked out and build up for that. Best used on people who are like running at you or something. What the? I think I tried to pick up some arrows out of habit and broke my own guard by mistake. Dropped his weapon. Rip you. The gate in the photograph is at the far eastern end of this promenade. What's down there, I wonder? Water, I suppose. Time for a war bow. He didn't enjoy that very much. It's nice to keep a moblin off balance. Here it is. Memory. I didn't pay much attention to the chronological order of this stuff. These must be the champions. They all came together to save the world.
Well, don't keep us in suspense.
And failed, I guess.
How'd everything go up there on the mountain?
So you didn't feel anything? No power at all?
I'm sorry, no.
Huh.
Then let's move on. You've done all you could. Feeling sorry for yourself won't be of any help. After all, it's not like your last shot was up there on Mount Lanayru. Anything could finally spark the power to seal Ganon away. We just have to keep looking for that thing.
That's kind of you. Thank you.
If I may, I thought you, well, I'm not sure how to put this into words. I'm actually quite embarrassed to say it.
L something, the Zora champion.
But I was thinking about what I do when I'm healing. You know, what usually goes through my mind. It helps when I think about...
Flap. That's fast. Oh shit. Yeah, it's Calamity Ganon. I don't think he was expecting
here.
it soon.
This is it then.
Are you sure?
Positive.
It's awake. Ganon.
They still think of it, yeah, think of it as it. Like it's a calamity, not a person.
Let's stop wasting time. We're gonna need everything we got to take that thing down.
Mr.
Now,
T. Boron.
champions, to your divine beasts, show that swirling swine who's boss. Link will need to meet Ganon head-on when we attack. This needs to be a unified assault. Little guy, you get to Hyrule Castle. You can count on us for support, but it's up to you to pound Ganon into oblivion.
Come, we should go. We need to get you someplace safe.
No. I'm not a child anymore. I may not be much use on the battlefield. But there must be something I can do to help.
Wow. Well, as we know, it didn't go too well for the champions. Or for anyone else, although, it's interesting. In that first flashback, we saw that it wasn't clear whether Link had access to the power of the hero's sword, and then in this later one, we saw Zelda being kind of incapable of using Ganon's sealing power, although she must have got it right in the end, because he's sealed right now. I wonder what the Zora champion was about to tell her. Probably something about, like, you know, think of your love for your friends in your heart or something, I don't know. It'll be something very... a very family-friendly fantasy RPG power having. Huh. I've seen one of those things before. Didn't like the look of it then. I don't like the look of it now. It's a little too far away to hit, I think. So possibly with... you can hit it with a Phrenic Bow because those have nice long range. Sure, let's do this. I had a very large weapon. I don't really want to be hit by that if I can avoid it. I don't think I hit him. I did that time. That's a better look. Oh shit. I got my shield out just in time. Oh nice. His bow doesn't have the range. Mine does. Oh shit. Ouch. I guess he got it right in the end. Okay, what do I want to use here? Ice resistance would be good if he's shooting ice arrows at me. Defense is always good. Extra attack power is also always good. I can beat this Sinto Ganon thing. Yep. Ow! need a new weapon. Yep, it's time for the ancient battle axe. Ow. In some ways this isn't going well for me, specifically hit point related ways. Whoa. Wait, did I just see... Oh shit, okay. I'm probably gonna die here, but if I don't, I have something so cool coming up, you don't even know. I saw a prompt. Okay, I need to get a little further away from him, because what I need is for him to charge at me so I can run out of the way of it. Also, I need to not die while I'm hoping this happens. Pure health food. So I want him to charge at me because... Ah, fuck. When he charges, he kind of stands still for a moment. If he misses, that didn't happen. Oh no. Did you see that? Did you see that? There it is. That was cool, but not as effective as I hoped. This is actually a really tough enemy. I'm completely just wasting fairies here. I'm dead soon anyway. That was the move I had in mind, which made it easy to mount him, I thought. But, didn't work out. I've wasted so many resources without really getting anywhere. Should I try tackling it with archery again, but in a more consistent way? Or should I leave it alone for now, as it's a powerful enemy? I don't know. Hey, some peppers. Let's try something different. Let's try, yeah, powerful bow with powerful arrows. It didn't do as much damage as I was thinking it might. He's got ice arrows himself. The normal arrows seem to do a reasonable amount of damage. Oh no, I'm gonna fall down the hill. And mage food. Oop! Let's get away from here. My best one-handed weapon is what? Since two-handing didn't that. Two-handing wasn't really working out well against him, as I couldn't shield. Where did it go? Oh! It's a Hinox. That's cool and all, but what about the Centaur? Or Calamator? Ganontor. It left, I guess? It's probably trying to get to me. I have no idea whether it's succeeding. I'm going to climb down here. Oh shit, what the fuck? Was it like invisible or something? That's cool if so. But I mean, it's also not really. Wow. Okay, so I'm having moderate success here with the old weapon and shield strategy. What's that? I wonder if fire damage didn't do much to him. Shield doesn't work as well against his charge attacks. Oi. He's got some big hits which can't be easily shielded. I mean, this is why I'm do all this cooking. Oops, there goes my sword again. How about this Guardian sword with extra crit damage on it? What the? I wasn't in range of that. This thing seriously looks just like, apart from being a centaur, it looks just like Ganon from Wind Waker. Now, to be fair, centaur is a large difference. Horse room. Ow. Range because my camera went problematic. Wow. That thing wasn't pleasant at all. Lionel. A Lionel horn. Surely misses it. Lionel hoof. Lionel shield. Cool. Lionel sword. Lionel bow. Well, I'm sure I can drop some kind of bow I don't want for that bit of one. Now let's try out some of this gear. It is a big sword. Seems reasonably strong. Yeah, it's not bad. Not too hard to use despite the size. Fireflies everywhere. Whatever. They can hang around being fireflies, I guess. Cool. And then I guess this is the path up to Mount... No, it's not. This is the path up to Mount Lanayru. But I saw something interesting over here. Hinox. I feel like I should probably kill this. Hinox is annoying, but not as annoying as the Lionel was, so... if I can start up above him, I can shoot an arrow down into his eye. This one doesn't have an orb around his neck. But there is something around his neck. Yeah, the Lionel sword certainly does decent damage. Purify Leak Hinox. Oops. Careful here. Yeah. I like the Hinox mini-boss music. I didn't need those weapons, so I just picked up. Here's the real reward. Glowing rocks. Alright, well it's still... oh, more glowing rocks. Nah, I don't need them. While it's still fresh in my mind, let's review these albums. That memory there, that's the one with Zelda planning and asking Link about his sword. That's the one where Calamity Ganon, much later in the timeline, Calamity Ganon, like, arises. Which of these do I know the locations of? This one I'm not so sure about. It's like a... directly in front of the palace somewhere. There's like a Triforce logo on the ground. I'll have to keep an eye out for where that could be. Somewhere fairly close to the flying divine beast. Where a shrine is. Okay. A desert? I don't think I've been there. No bells being rung yet. The perspective on the castle is a good hint, though, that this is in the east, but I think further north than I have been yet. Behind the castle, so far north, I guess. This one doesn't really show... it could be directly south of the castle, though. That bridge... I would recognize Cool Bridge anywhere, but which fjord is this? Somewhere in Lake Hylia, I guess. I don't know about this. Seems oddly familiar, but I'm not sure where it is in reality. This one I know, and I'll be going there in a sec. And this, the final one. Could be anywhere. It's a wood with a rise and apples in it. But I wonder if it's somewhere near the Cave of Resurrection. Alright, so here's the one I do know. That horse statue thing. That's in... oh, hello. Daphne's. Maybe I don't have it on the map yet. I'm pretty sure it's to the east of this shrine I'm travelling to now. Link is very cold. So where's the statue garden? Is it this way-ish, I think? I'm going by kind of muscle memory here, which is not the most helpful. I can't actually see very far in the dark, but I didn't want to freeze to death, so I sort of set off immediately. Yeah. Maybe I'm in the wrong place instead of the right place. I've definitely been to it. That doesn't necessarily mean I know where it is. The Colosseum ruins. Were they on the eastern side of a mountain? And on the western side of that same mountain was the statue garden? Aha! I did remember. Despite the dark and the rain and the lack of mapping on the topography. Location victory is mine. Clanking mournfully in the rain. Sandown Park. Canada. Let's remember a time when this place wasn't so miserable. Horses. That white one, that's the royal family's
Be
cool
sure
horse.
to take the time to soothe your mount. That's the only way you'll know how you truly feel. Your advice was quite helpful, thank you. This little one and I are getting along quite well now.
Little?
At first, I wasn't sure if I should outfit him with all of the royal gear. I thought maybe he should have to earn it first. But it works. He wears it like a true natural. I'm trying to be a bit more empathetic. Benefit of the doubt, you know?
They haven't given Link a voice, I see. Like, this is not a silent protagonist game. You have dialogue options, but he never actually speaks, and these cutscenes he doesn't say anything.
Mount Lanayru. It takes its name from the goddess of wisdom. Lanayru's decree is very specific. It says no one is allowed under the age of 17. For only the wise are permitted a place upon the mountain. I've prayed at the Spring of Courage and at the Spring of Power, yet neither awoke anything inside me.
Courage, power, and wisdom.
Maybe up
Where have I
there.
heard those before?
Perhaps the Spring of Wisdom, the final of the three, will be the one. To be honest, I have no real reason to think that will be the case. There's always the chance that the next moment will change everything. Tomorrow is my 17th birthday. So then I shall go and make my way up the mountain.
I guess she's 117 now. It's, So it seems like... Everyone was taking the prophecy very seriously and just kind of assumed that the royal princess would be able to awaken a magical power to seal away Calamity Ganon. That's some pressure. I mean, they were right, since she did do so in the end, but still, a lot of pressure. That location, I think this here, I think I've been there. I think that is the very first of the memory locations. I've been trying to remember, but yeah, there is a column of statues, and from the angle on the castle it was directly south of it and not very far away. Now, I've got to get down from here without being zapped by a guardian. This tower is a little tricky like that. It's basically all overgrown at this point and it's night time. But I think that's the place I want to go. So the trick is just to be flying orthogonal to the beam. Hello. The big chews are so silly because their eyes get smaller instead of larger. So in proportion to their body, it's just absurd. I need some more hit points than I'm currently on. Nice flowers. You know what I should have done? I should have taken a picture of the chew. Well, it's gone now. Choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo, in fact. Lob. Did I break my Lionel sword? No, I didn't. Using it was good. Mushroom. Oh, wasn't quite in the shot. I think I've already got a picture of an apple. Well, now I've got a better picture of an apple. Huh. This is not deer. Well, I'll keep that stag in mind, but this is not yielding what I wanted it to yield. Let's consult the album. There's a colonnade with the castle quite a long way away behind the town walls, lined up directly. It could be on the far side of the castle. Or it could be that I just haven't reached the location yet. Because the place on the map that looks right is actually over here. And I haven't got the window in the castle visible yet. Oh, this thing. rip you to shreds. Push the bomb along with him. Guardians up on that hill. Be careful. That one's probably alive. Oh dear, they're everywhere. Could this be the tree-lined colonnade? Aha! The castle's starting to look more like it did in the album from this angle. Also, I noticed something interesting in the background. I wonder if the compendium can tell me stats on things. Alright, let's be careful. There are multiple guardians around here. Active guardians. Sacred Ground Ruins. Oh shit. I wonder if I could take on a guardian now. Ironically, a guardian sword. Oh, hang on. What's... Jesus, what the fuck? That was more ironic than I thought it would be. Wait, did I chop off one of his legs? Oh, wow! Oh, this is cool. Get wrecked. No wonder they were all in this kind of broken state. They've got some serious vulnerabilities in their design. They do break weapons fast though. Nice. So fighting like two of them at a time, or fighting one alongside some other guys, that might be difficult. But one is feasible. If I have some powerful weapons and don't mind breaking them. I hope it stays destroyed and doesn't come back at the next blood moon. So this is the start of the story. If the album order is indicative. The time period these photos cover seems to be Zelda and Link doing some adventuring to try and put together a team to stop Calamity Ganon. To recreate what was in the prophecies.
Chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. You have shown unflinching bravery and skill in the face of darkness and adversity, and have proven yourself worthy of the blessings of the goddess Hyla. Whether skyward bound, adrift in time, or steeped in the glowing embers of twilight, the sacred blade is forever bound to the soul of the hero.
I get those riffs.
We pray for your protection. And we hope that the two of you will grow stronger together as one.
The hero and the sword, the two of them.
Forged in the long distant past.
Gee, this this is uplifting. She's making it sound like we already lost.
Wasn't this your idea? You're the one who wanted to designate the appointed night with all the ceremonial pomp, grandeur, and nonsense we could muster. And if you ask me, the whole thing does seem to be overkill. I think I'm on the same page as the princess regarding this boy.
Oh, give it a rest. That boy is a living reminder of her own failures. Well, at least that's how the princess sees him.
It's like she's expecting to bless him with some kind of magic power and it's just not happening. What does it mean to be chosen by the sword anyway? How'd they know? Well, I can see people were not in a great place mentally last time this whole thing was tried. Seemed like they were just kind of trying to blindly recreate what the prophecy told them had happened last time. And it didn't work out. Also, those champions are speaking awfully loudly. Surely everyone could hear them. But what happened to the sword? The sword that seals away the darkness. It's not here anymore. Definitely a Triforce logo on the ground there. Alright, let's return to Impa. To Kakariko Village. I'm not sure these memories are very inspiring. What's this? It occurs to me there's an interesting rocky protrusion up there. And perhaps once upon a time I would not have had the stamina to climb to such a thing. But now, I believe I do. No, there's nothing here though. I guess it's a sort of natural stopping point to allow you to climb further. If that was a useful thing to do. The pond that flows into the waterfall behind Impa's house. West, east. I think that's the southeastern no, that's the Nehru Shrine. Alright, now I have to know what's the top of the tallest one. You can't climb just most of the way up the mountain. Maybe I'll put on my special climbing boots. And while I'm at it, mix and match. I'm guessing there will be a Korok seed up here. Or maybe just nothing. A good view. I'd be fine with that. I'd like to see what is immediately north of Kakariko Village. that way lies the land of Akala, I believe, or possibly Zora's domain? Oh, right, it's the wetlands. I should have known that. Why is that? Yeah. Now that I understand the geography a little better, it confuses me that that's Lanayru Tower. I guess it's not that far from Mount Lanayru. That region. So Lanayru is north of Necluda, which is south of Lanayru and east of Farron. Yeah, fair enough. It's just the mountain that defines it is really kind of in Necluda. Like, that's Mount Lanayru. It's not very far from Haitno Village. Anyway. Aha! I saw a rock on top of this one. Where there's a rock, there's often a core rock. The decision to put arbitrary mountain climbing in this game so you can go up arbitrary surfaces, as long as you have the stamina and it's not raining and so on, conditions, it was a really good piece of game design. Like, making it so that everywhere is somewhere you can, with whatever difficulty you reach. I love it. Yeah, there's Mount Lanayru. Yeah, see, this is what bothers me. Mount Lanayru. Lanayru Tower. Well, whatever. Oh, that's not what I expected to see. It's a frog thing. 8-fold blade. Cool, I guess. Alright, down to Kakariko. This is not very much like the original Kakariko village. It's a cool place in its own right. Hang on, is that a treasure chest? Nice. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, there was one down there already. So now I've got two. Okay, cool. Phrenic. I already have two Phrenic bows, I think, but I'll drop the one I've partially used up. Yeah, two of them might be worth carrying around. Well, has been so far. Right, I didn't see the chest. Oop. Whoa. 8-fold long blade. That's like the same thing, but far better. Cool. Oh, right, it's two-handed. It's basically a katana. Oh no, it's raining. It's okay, I've got a ton of stamina now. No, it's actually not okay. No, it was okay, as it turns out. It's just barely okay. Alright, let's talk to Impa about recovered memories. About the doomed quest to the past. Oh! Hey, Paya. So about this orb. But how do I get chosen by the Sheikah heirloom? Grr. Nice. A cool shirt. I still like the Sheikah mask the best, or the stealth mask. Yeah, the champion's shirt looks pretty good. Revealing enemy life bars would be quite useful a lot of the time. Varudania, Varmido, Varuta, Varnaboris. I've heard all this before, actually. The only thing that was new to me was the memories thing. Alright. Well, thank you for letting me do what was fairly obvious that I could do with the cameras, but I wasn't able to do it before you let me. Now about this orb. I'm going to save the game in case it's possible to do something insanely stupid here. I'm going to stasis the orb and then shoot it with an arrow. That appears to have no effect whatsoever. Ah well. Yeah, it's just... I think I've already asked her about this. I'll be back for your orb. Alright, so I guess at this point the main quests are recovering Link's memories and defeating the Divine Beasts. Let's have a look at the actual official quest log thing here. Right, captured memories. Free the Divine Beasts. Destroy Ganon. Perhaps in that order. Well, actually I'll probably free some of the Divine Beasts before I regain memories. Zora's Domain. That is the Divine Beast related thing I'm gonna do first. This album, can I figure any more of them out yet? I have a vague idea where this one might be, but it is pretty vague. I know it's in the northwest, and but I don't have a good map of that region. No idea. This one I feel like I should have a chance at. Let's examine the map here. Right, so it's got to be in this kind of region. And I do want to find the Koroks. So I've got multiple reasons to look for a tower around here. And further. I recall last time I was at the Woodland Shrine, I noted to myself that there was something interesting and odd about the nearby tower. Like something was on top of it. So that gives me at least 3 excuses to mess around there. Let's do it. Let's go. So here I am in the woodlands, northish of Hyrule Castle. It's also the last place I saw Hestu. Oh, something's happening over there. Oh my goodness, I know what it'll be. I bet I know exactly what's going on. Hello? Yep. Cripes. I don't think I'll make it in time. That's Lika. Out for a walk. Is this thing like a whole thing a metaphor? Women being unable to go for a walk without getting hit on by some creepy guy? So these things have 72 hit points, I guess. Good to know. Ah well. I guess she saved again. Thank you. Could be useful. Well, enjoy still being alive. There, that's the tower with something interesting on top. Looks like part of a shell, like it was buried in an egg or something. There was someone else on the road, but I've lost track of them because I was rushing to rescue Lika. And Beetle's here now. Oh. Oh, it's taking now. 3 hit points. I'll have to memorize some of these numbers because I won't always be wearing this tunic. No problem. I don't actually read it. A belated rhino beetle. Yes, I do. Please enjoy this beetle. I think I've already asked this old guy about the area around here. He told me a tip, didn't he, about finding the Korok forest. I've forgotten. It was something about the wind. Elden region in Hyrule Field. Yes, Great Hyrule Forest. Lost Woods. The Howling Wind. Noted. Alright. Hello, give me a horse. Actually, wanted to build up my bond with Satan. Satan the horse. Obviously I'm already fully bonded with Satan, as in Lucifer.
Oh. Yep.
Let's go. I like the version of Epona's song they play at these. Oh, nice doggies. Well, possibly. Wouldn't necessarily vouch for the niceness of the doggies. Ooh, thunderstorm. Oh no. Wooded. It's made of wood. This too is made of wood. And this is also wood. There's a minor oblong layer here. Just gotta right past it. Maybe it's not so minor. This might be a good place to stop horsing around. Stay. Good boy. Good boy, Satan. I don't see a lot of actual bokoblins here, mind you. Oh. That's not water. Alright, this isn't quite as trivial as it looked. Even the sunkenness. He hasn't even got a weapon, has he? Shouldn't have been sleeping on the job. I envisage his job as waiting for me to show up and then trying to kill me. Don't need that bad bow. I do need those. Is that bombable? I guess I shouldn't blow up everything just because I can't blow it up. Then again, it's typically rewarding to do so. The if you can explode it principle has not served me for long. And if you see a rock on the edge of something, you should probably knock it off, right? Ah, I didn't land on him. Ah well. You know what, I'll just leave those guys to their fun. I want to climb this tower. Being able to see enemy hit points is cool. I can kind of judge how hard I need to hit them. The tower. How do I reach it? From that bridge? Oh shit, that's a guardian. Ah. Is it... It looks dead. But I guess maybe it's not. Maybe none of them are truly destroyed. To the ones which actually explode. Maybe that one would wake up if I shot it in the eye or something. Oh, I'm not gonna do that then. Yep. That's what I've got to reach. Electro. What the? Something can swim in this crap? Is that Lizzlefoss? It is. I don't think I want to try and fight that. Okay, so I've got to reach... oh dear. Dry land. Avoid the Turing tar pit. And either fly into the tower from a high point, or, more likely I think, get across to here. Why is that electrical? It's electrical but not magnetic. Inconvenient. Oh, there's something in the water doing the electrocuting. Well, I say water. I use the term advisedly. Yep. Sure, your flaming club is intimidating, but your flaming corpse is less so. Oh, you know what? I noticed there was a section in the camera for treasure. Can I take photos of and thus scan treasure chests? Apparently so. Oh, there was a wooden egg-type thing, which this tower split out of. Cool. Okay, this won't be a trivial climb, but I don't think it'll be difficult. I better not do any jumping up, but I certainly have enough stamina if I don't do that. Could have climbed up there. I did not. He has no clue, does he? Little goblin hiding between the bomb barrels, completely ignoring the hero off to his right. Stage 1. Oh, there's something over there. Something glowy. Is that a pin? I don't think it is. So what is it? I'll probably find out someday. What was the name of this land which I'm about to get a map for? E something. North of Central Hyrule, where the forest is. Whoa. That's ugly. Is that the Great Hyrule Forest? If so, there's something wrong with it. I think that forest is sick. And as a consequence of the egg thing, can't see very far in many directions here. Once I've activated the tower here, I'm going to try blowing that up. Or climbing on top of it. Oh wow! It's one of the rock skull things! So it totally... That's why the Bokoblin layer was all smashed apart, because the tower came up in the middle of it. That's really cool. Oh wow. It does look like a great forest, and then north of it is what? Another forest? Or something else? Fiflo ruins. Interesting. Drina Highlands, Holdor, Ilma. Lake Saria. I want to go there. Well, that's probably where I'll find the Koroks to the north. Can't easily fly north or see north. I suspect that's deliberate. Can I climb on this thing? Oops. Mistakes were made. Just pull out the tablet in midair, frantically start tapping at it. Teleport directly upward. Let's try that again, but more deliberately. It's raining. Crap. See, what I want to do is use climb down and then climb up the sides. I'm sure I could get on top of it if it wasn't raining. Oh, wow, there's a cool looking sword up there. I think I've got to try it. Yes. Royal Claymore. Certainly tried that out. This is actually the tallest I've been, I think, because you can't climb to the top of most of the towers due to lack of anything like this rock structure. Alright, so that's the Great Hyrule Forest. It looks difficult to enter. Like, that fog is probably meaningful. There's one path in the center. I don't suppose that's the Great Deku Tree, is it? It's certainly a very large and cool tree. It's flowering, whatever it is. The Great Sakura Tree? Well, let's try flying into there. What I've heard about the place being difficult to travel through and the paths and so on and the fog are making me think it won't be this easy, but... certainly are some twisted trees. Whoa! Something has gone wrong. Huh. Okay. I guess I would try flying into there. The castle, the moat thing. This mountain, I think, or possibly, given the relative positions, I think this mountain is one of the locations in the album. But I'm not totally certain of it. That glow still intrigues me. I want to find out what it is. Since it's not one of my pins. It doesn't look like a fallen star either. If I teleport over there, will it still be there? Maybe. So I saw one land entrance to the Great Hyrule Forest, the eastern part of it. That's probably how I have to enter. I'm thinking it's probably something like the Lost Woods in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. The forest is probably tricksy, trapped, protected, I don't know. Maybe there's Skull Kids. Probably not. Huh. And here I was thinking fast travel didn't take time. This time it did, and I can't see the glow anymore. Unhelpful. Oh, yes I can. Does that mean objective marker or something? No, there's none over there. Well, let's travel further in that direction. Now I need to get somewhere tall and see if it's still glowing. Oh, that's definitely a glow, yeah. What is going on here? What the... Wow. Some kind of cool spirit stag thing. I didn't really want to attack anything because they were all cool looking. Oh, hello again. I wonder if I'd get a lot of rupees for killing him. Because if I would, maybe it's worth shooting at him after all. In fact, maybe it's worth using the bow that fires 3 shots. No, it just vanishes. Doesn't drop rupees like the other ones do. Ah, the glow's gone. Well, I suppose that was not the right thing to do. Still, that was kind of cool. Ow. Oh, ancient bridle. Equipping a horse with this will maximize their abilities, increasing the number of spurs. Cool. I guess I'll put that on a cool horse. That's what treasure chests always look like, right? This view is interesting because the flying divine beast there figured prominently in the background of one of the album pictures, as did this thing, but I don't think the angle is right. I think that mountain, maybe? Well, what I need is to find the shrine that was associated with the picture. It's a cool pass thing here. It's like dueling peaks, but tiny. Another tower in a mud pit. That one looks even more difficult to get to. Probably have to fly into that one. Interesting landscape of sort of mushroom tower things here. Looks like some kind of Telvanni habitation. Probably the wrong game for that. This looks like a cool place for travelers to shelter. Whoa, some kind of pit down there. Looks like there's so much interesting terrain in this game. Also some kind of pit down there. Also down there. Okay, I've got to find out what's in at least one of them. It's freaking chasmal. Deep ass river. I guess it is in fact a riverbed that cuts all the way through from central Hyrule, which is on a relatively low elevation, through the mountains in the west. Whoa, a lot of moblins there. Yeah, it was always going to be a danger that one of them would just actually hit me. Oh, jeez. Okay, this is actually an extremely dangerous situation. Because there's like super high level guys Let's eat something. Whoops, I need a new weapon. Ow. Yeah. Spike bomb and spear. This is bad. Many of these weapons are bad. Wow. I literally used 3 fairies today. Probably all the fairies I had. That's more like it. Yeah, I did notice those guys were hitting extraordinarily hard. Dragonbone Moblin Club, eh? Those are worth picking up. Given how much stuff I spent on the fight, I want to make sure I pick up all the treasure. I like the glow coming from inside the chest. Like whatever's in there, it just gives off an incredible amount of light. Whoa, that looks like a thunderstorm. But very localized. Okay, cool. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I should be in Zora's domain, which is on the other side of the castle there. Well, not directly the other side. It's like here-ish, I think. Yep, that's Zora's domain. So let's head to... Brukomag Shrine? I'll just take the shrine all the way in, actually. Or maybe... This one's up in some mountains, isn't it? Because I want to see if I can glide to the reservoir, which is a little way above Zora's domain proper. Because I had one brief encounter with what I believe to be the elephant thing, Divine Beast Varuta. But I didn't get a good look at it. It was very dark and I just kind of got knocked away by a force field. I expect to get knocked away by a force field again, but I'd like to see if I can get a better look at the force field this time. I think those are roughly the reservoir walls. Ooh, steeper than it looked. But not too steep to run up. You know, they have those rocky skull things. And a lot of and all these boons they make things out of. And some of the best moblin and bokoblin gear is described as dragon bone. Are those then the remains of dragons that they live inside? Whoa, some kind of fortress. Holy shit, what is that? Doesn't seem like something I should go near. That looks like a flying guardian. Wow, that's a big castle. What is that area? Something there-ish. The thing about skeletons is they might be able to hit hard, but they do 1 damage. I'm sorry, they have 1 hit point always. Just hit the body, then you hit the head. Well, that's cool. Also, that's gone. It's a floating rock, but if I zoom in on it, it vanishes. Well, I don't know what's going on with that. This is tall, these walls. Is the Zora Reservoir behind that? Could be moderately hard to reach if so. Oh! Oh no, something's going on over here. Rip you. Have we met? Shabby. Didn't expect thanks. Children's research into monsters. Huh. Yes, I am wondering what that stuff is. So if I wanted to meet Kilton, who does weird monster stuff, I should visit a skull-shaped lake in Akala. Cool. Thank you for the tip. I guess she's an adventurer or something? Ah yeah, that must be the dam, given the waterfall. So I clearly haven't come at it in a good way, because oh, hello. Nice! Updrift from burning grass. That's so cool. I'll have to bear that trick in mind. It's not going to be easy to get up there, is it? Not sure it's going to be possible to get up there. While I might be able to climb these ridges, particularly at one of the lower points, it would be a tedious way to enter the reservoir. But so would coming in from the highlands that I forget the name of. There's too many locations in Hyrule. It's a big freaking place. Not big for like a nation, but very big for a video game. I've had some nasty encounters with those riding oblins before. Deer. But I don't know where a stable is. Maybe I'll find one? I don't know. No maps, not a lot of roads around here. This really is like not a civilized region. This is absolutely wilderness. It's the far side of Zorasan country. Once again, the deer get away. For now. And once again, it's raining. Crap. Unfortunately, I definitely can't climb that in the rain. But I know if I keep going around, I won't find a way in, or I'll find the reservoir gates that open into the ocean. I think. There are gates here. Plumas Mountain. I guess the reservoir is not directly over there after all. So I will keep trying to head around. This is a real wild goose chase. Like, it was intended as a shortcut. Instead it's turned into exploring a new part of the world. Ooh. I'm always up for a shrine being nearby. Is that a shrine right there? No, it's just a pile of rocks, I think. More landscapes. The world just keeps on being bigger than I think it is. Oh, that's a shrine. Better go and activate that one that I can actually see. Like, there's so much stuff. So many places and things and skeletons. Goodbye. Wow, look at the shiny dawn light on the wet grass. That looks cool. Anyway, this is where I was actually going. The blip was in the other direction. I think there's another shrine around here. Nice wolf. there's the local tower. Show. Nice statues. Be a shame if someone put an apple and a bowl in front of one. I said it'd be a shame if someone put an apple. Thank you. Wow. 31 Korok seeds. So many potential stash pages. I like how in the mist you can see one tower, one volcano, and one shrine. That's it. This one gets pinned for now. So it's interesting that there are multiple waterfalls coming down the side of this thing. If that's not the Zora Reservoir up there, why is there so much water? Mushrooms. There's cool looking stuff everywhere. If I just went and looked at it every time I saw something cool, I would never get anything done in this game. Arguably, I never do get anything done in this game. Of all the kind of Let's Play video series I've made, this might be the least Let's Play of them. It's sort of not really showing off a game or my reactions to a game. It's just kind of... it's just like streaming. Like, basically I'm sort of playing a game and recording it and occasionally talking about it. And at this point in this video, I'm aware that I must be 30, 40 hours in, and I'm having a great deal of fun with Breath of the Wild. But I'm honestly not certain that a single person will be watching until this point. It just doesn't sound like very compelling footage. Not much of a narrative or presentation or anything. It's just enormously long uncut videos of mostly me running around getting distracted by things. I think I'm kind of kept slightly more on task than I otherwise would have been by the Let's Play conceit, and that's good, not bad, because otherwise I would really be super distracted all the time in a game like this. And, but only slightly, like, oh, I'm mostly not on any kind of track. I definitely had the shrine blips going. Whoa. Oh, nice. Not so nice if I can't actually reach the chest there. It's very deep water. This is unhelpful. Oh, I know. I have more than one power. Oops. Nice. Effective against metals and moisture. Well, now I'm in this kind of huge pit in the ground, and I don't see a shrine. Thankfully, I won't have to climb all the way out in the rain, because I did see an updraft. Coming out of a hole in the ground, I guess. I'm trying to judge by the sensor where this alleged shrine actually is. This way? I've been on top of this before though, and I thought before, when I was coming in from the other direction, I thought then that this was where I'd been pointed to. So I wonder if there's a shrine quest to cause a shrine to appear here. Or if there's some way underneath where I am right now. That's what I was looking for when I went down here, a way underneath. Did not find one. Could just mean the entrance isn't down there, but it's somewhere else. There could be a shrine quest to open the way through here, and it could be a quest that you get somewhere else, somewhere I'm not. Interestingly, there are many rocks here, sort of rocks you could hit with a hammer. There are also some hammers for hitting rocks with. I might combine those things. Nice. That's about the furthest I've knocked one before. Alright, so that's roughly where I believe the shrine to be. I can fly down here, but I don't see any kind of entrance. Although there is an underhang. Oh ho! Here we are. That's gotta be the way in. So this is interesting. I'm not sure That didn't have the intended effect. Okay. Oh dear. I'm down at the wrong end, I think. Yeah, the updraft is this way. Well, that sucks. I almost drowned there. Okay, so let's try this again. First I should shoot bomb arrows from somewhere. Oh! I did blow a hole in. Nice. Now that wasn't the easiest shrine to find. However, in theory, I'm trying to find an alternate way into the Zora Reservoir. This is not helping my goal. So let's just evaluate. Those are the rocky walls. Well, those are what I thought were the rocky walls of the reservoir. The map tells me that they're not. If I head this way, I'll find a point where they're low enough that should the rain ever stop, I believe I'll be able to climb up without enormous amounts of hassle. Death to that pig. Another waterfall. Reservoir or not, up there is a lot of water somehow. It's funny, it's getting brighter and brighter, like the clouds are clearing, I can kind of see the sun coming out, and yet it continues to rain. Come on. This is the climbing spot, like I won't find a better one than this, I think. But it's not the climbing time. Sunlight. A beam of sunlight through the clouds. Rain out of a clearish sky. The rock face isn't very slick, it's raining a bit. Like it's not pouring with water like it does sometimes. So basically. But the clouds have darkened rather than lightening. Oh, the wind direction is just reversed. Which is actually good because it blows the dark clouds away again. Okay, let's see how wet the rock is right now. Too wet. Yeah, I can climb short distances in that, but not long ones. And night falls as the rain does not let up. Okay, I think I've worked out how to deal with this problem. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save the game and come back later. In the event that someone actually did watch this far, I'll see you around.